Welcome back everyone to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. We got a kind of an interesting video that I'm going to do today. I haven't really done a video like this ever on this channel. It's kind of going to be a trailer reaction and discussion where we got a new video from Netflix where they have like a lot of clips of everything coming to the streaming service, new series and films coming this year. You know, they're going to show each clip, and I thought it would be a good idea for me to, you know, go over every clip, get my thoughts on every short clip. So I'm going to watch the clip of each movie, then we're going to pause it, and I'll be like, is it good? Is it bad? Do I want to watch it? And all that. We're just going to have fun with this. Leave your thoughts down in the comments. What are you guys excited from this video? Like, what do you want to watch from Netflix this year? They're filled with hits and misses every single year. So let's just get it started. It looks like we got this movie called, a movie or TV show called Atlas. I don't know. Let's see what we got. Diplomat. Black Dub's back in action.
It's time to defend something we love.
Okay. Rebel Moon Part 2. I don't know. If you're excited for Rebel Moon Part 2, I hope that you go in and enjoy that. Because Rebel Moon Part 1 was not anything for me, I'd say. It really let me down. So Part 2 I'm going to watch and review. But am I excited? No, I'm not excited. But let's get back into it.
This is the treasure that we grew up hearing about.
Oh yeah.
Just call me
Outer Banks Season 2. I mean, not Season 2. I think this is, what is it, Season 4 now? Season 4 or Season 5. I'm very excited for Outer Banks. I feel like it's just a fun show. I feel like it might have overstayed its welcome just a little bit. But, you know, I'm still very excited. I think that it's probably going to come out in summer, I'm guessing. So I'm very excited for this. And we got the Union.
James Bond.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg. Bridgerton, I haven't seen, so I'm not going to really give you my thoughts. But, you know, a new season of Bridgerton, if you're a fan of it.
I have to call the White House. You're not taking my
The
phone.
Diplomat, I've heard this is a good show.
Do you have one more fight
Oh,
left
yeah.
Here we go.
Cobra Kai, I'm such a big fan of Cobra Kai. I've watched every single season, you know, the day it's dropped. I've binged it all in one day. It's a pretty easy show to watch. If you're a big, you know, Karate Kid fan, I think you'll like it. And what's funny is that it started on YouTube TV, with YouTube Red kind of thing, when they still had it going. That's when I first watched it, then Netflix acquired it. It's come a long way. I think this is its last season. I forget what season it is. I think it's season 5 or season 6. Sweet Tooth, I haven't seen, so I'm not going to give any thoughts. Umbrella Academy, I've heard it's really good. I've just never been too interested in checking it out. Maybe when the show ends, like, I think this is its last season, maybe I'll check it out, but I've never seen it.
Watch your ass out there, okay?
Never seen the Beverly
Don't
Hills
worry about
Cop
me,
film,
I'm
and
gonna
I'm
be
going to have to
fine.
watch them up
They
before
love me
this
in
one.
Beverly Hills.
Eddie Murphy, put on downhill.
What do you think is happening?
We have got one shot, and I need your help.
Three Body Problem is one that I'm kind of interested in watching, only because I know it's based off a book, and I've never read the book, but people say the book looks pretty cool. Looks like a big budget kind of sci-fi film, so I'll probably find some stuff to like in it.
You must
Moon
know
again.
you cannot win.
This looks like more of the same thing. Black
What is the job?
Doves.
Would I be in
Is that
danger?
Keira Knightley?
Yes.
Hitman.
You're not a hitman. You've opened every door for me tonight.
Oh, wow.
May be dead,
New
but I can
footage.
kill it.
Hitman is going to be fantastic. I can already tell it's probably going to be top 5, top 10 of the year for me. People literally have seen this movie in the film festivals from fall last year and said it's literally such a great time, such a fantastic time. Sucks we're not going to be able to see it in theaters, but at least we're going to see the movie. I can still be thankful about that. I can still be thankful that Netflix is still going to release the movie, because some people buy the movies and just don't release them. Warner Bros. And yeah, Hitman's going to be great. Glenn Powell's just on a, you know, he's on a rise after Top Gun Maverick. Anyone but you. He's doing great. And I forget what the girl's name in this is, but she was in Andor, and she was really good in Andor. I still have to finish that series, though. I'm really behind. Hitman, Richard Linklater never lets us down. Gonna be so great. Coming to June. Damsel.
I have an army with me.
Damsel is one that I'm kind of interested in because Millie Bobby Brown thinks she's pretty cool, but she's just, I don't know, she's just working for Netflix. It's kind of weird. Literally, she just has this one deal with Netflix, and that's almost all she works for, because I've never seen her outside of another studio in like forever. She's kind of pulling like the Adam Sandler kind of route. I mean, whatever gets her money, I guess she can do. But Damsel, probably going to be like a 3-star movie. Let's just say that. This looks like a foreign film. Carry on.
Today is going to be a day you're going to remember for a long time.
Carry on. Carry On is one that I kind of heard about, and it sounds pretty interesting. Great cast. You got Taron Egerton and you got Jason Bateman. Everyone was wondering why Jason Bateman had like that long hair at I think it was the Golden Globes he was at, or the Emmys. I think it was one of the others. But everyone was wondering why he had that long hair, and now it's in this movie. He has like really long hair. But this is supposedly about, Jason Bateman is trying to like, I forget what the description was, but it's about, Jason Bateman, kind of like the villain of the film, trying to bring something bad on a plane or something. Taron Egerton is, of course, TSA and trying to take him down. So it's like a one-on-one between them. I think that's a great cast. I love Jason Bateman. He's one of my favorite actors.
It's too risky, but I want to be the champion.
Racing. Ooh, gloomy. All right, Avatar: The Last Airbender. I did a trailer reaction to this just 2 weeks ago, I think it was. And, I'm getting excited for that show. I don't think I'm going to be able to rewatch the original series before it does come out, which just kind of sucks for me. But I've also been seeing some conflicting reports the last 3 days. Supposedly they're kind of like, taking some story points out of the original show because like it promoted, it was in like sexual terms, I would say, in a sexist terms that Sokka kind of does in the original show. But that really does kind of hurt the show, in my opinion. Kind of makes me less excited because the character development that goes into Sokka and, other characters with those, terms and, with those themes actually helps the show progress, helps him progress as a character. So I'm kind of worried how they're going to handle all that now that he's not going to be able to be kind of like that in the show. But we're going to see. I feel like the action and the VFX still looks great.
Welcome to the Women's Army Corps. We have the most to prove. Now is where you show the proof.
I don't know what this is.
Your eyes.
Bridgerton yet again.
Most remarkable shade of blue.
Probably never
I
see me
might say
watching
something
the
like
show.
that if you were a suitor.
It's fine if you like it. Atlas. What is this? Oh, this is the first one.
There's always a thing that you don't see coming.
Probably not gonna be good.
What if undercover criminals
Okay.
spies?
Mom, she's fine. It's not that bad.
Now that looks good. I will say that duo looks good. I'm just a little bit worried that's just going to be like every other, kind of like duo buddy cop film. So, Cameron Diaz and Jamie Foxx, so I think they're great. Cameron Diaz, I don't think she's been acting in a long time. I think she just got out of retirement. So this is the first time she's going to be back in a couple of years. So, cool for her.
Dessert for breakfast.
There's always a surprise inside the box.
Okay, the Pop-Tart movie, another biopic that we didn't ask for and we don't need. Remember last year, 2023 feels like so long ago, but we had like, I don't know, how many was it? Like 10 biopics? You had like Cheetos one, Blackberry, which was great. You had Nike, the Air one, Beanie Baby one. There were so many. Some of them were terrible, some of them were great. Now we have a Pop-Tarts one, Jerry Seinfeld. Ah, my God, I'm not looking forward to that movie. Could be one of the worst movies of the year, I bet. Jerry Seinfeld, I know a lot of people love him. I don't think he's a great person, and so I don't really like watching him. I never really watched Seinfeld. I think Jerry Seinfeld's kind of like an evil guy. Maybe he just comes across that way, but I don't really know him. But, I'm not really the biggest fan of Jerry Seinfeld. Just say that.
This is, a lot.
Well, this isn't my first time in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, this is all the regular stuff. There it is. Squid Game Season 2.
네가 한 선택을 후회하게 될 거야.
It's going to be very interesting.
널 찾아낼 거야. 무슨 수를 써서라도.
Is that all? That's basically it. And, Squid Game at the end, I'm kind of excited for it, but at the same time, it would have been great just to have that show as one season because, it was so big. It was one of the biggest, I think it is the biggest show of all time for Netflix. Not really sure on that number, but yeah, I think it would have worked better as one season. It's not like a perfect show in my opinion. I think it's great. I loved how everything worked in that show. Then they had to just make a reality show that I never watched. I didn't watch a reality show. I heard that, the terms that the contestants were on were pretty bad. You know, the living conditions were pretty bad for them. So Netflix is kind of, you know, losing me on that. But it's going to be cool to see what the creator has in store for us in season 2, new games and all that. Same guy's coming back. I forget his name. It's been so long. When did the first season come out? Like 2021? Fall 2021, I think it was. I was late. I can admit I was late on Squid Game season 1 because, you know, I thought it was just, you know, a thing that people were obsessing over and it was going to like die down in a couple of days. But it didn't die down. People watched it and people kept rewatching it. And I watched it and I enjoyed it a lot, but I was late on the show, but I was also pretty busy. But season 2, I'm not going to be late. I'm going to watch it day 1 when it drops. I'm decently excited for it. As I said, I think it could be pretty cool if done right, if the creator does have some pretty cool ideas for it. But that's basically all the new stuff coming to Netflix in 2024. It feels like kind of an empty year, not too many major releases, but I am excited for Hitman. The one of Cameron Diaz looks pretty cool. Damsel, I think, could be interesting. Pop-Tarts movie, no thank you. And, you know, Avatar is going to be pretty cool. A little bit worried how that's going to turn out. And there's also some other ones that I kind of forget because there's just so much. Netflix just throws it all at you. But as I said, let me know down in the comments, what do you think of this kind of like reaction that I did? Kind of like pause it, talk about everything. But I had fun doing it. Let me know, what are you excited for Netflix to drop in 2024? Most anticipated for me is Hitman. Let me know what your most anticipated thing is that Netflix is dropping. And that's basically it for this reaction. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 600 subscribers. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.